Could Lamar Jackson be out for 1 to 3 weeks? We're going to break that all down right now because breaking news just dropped. This is from Adam Schefter. Lamar suffered a sprained PCL during Sunday's win over the Denver Broncos. Per league source, PCL injuries often require a 3-week window of time depending on the severity. We're breaking it all down right now. The Fantasy Football Show. It begins right now.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Take a lap.
So this will be a quick breaking news video on Lamar Jackson. I might do more one-player breakdowns and videos here on the channel, so get ready for it. Let me know how you like that. If you like a lot of shorter stuff, multiple videos. PCLs are tough because if you look on the back of this, you'll see the ACL and the PCL. The PCL is responsible for the knee going like almost like the bottom part of the knee slipping backwards and sliding back like that. The ACL is responsible for keeping the knee from sliding forward. It's stability. And when you damage the integrity of either the PCL or the ACL, your knee is vulnerable to tearing it, to tearing the other one, to tear the ACL, to tear the other ligaments that are involved in the knee. You can't go out there with a damaged PCL or ACL, a vulnerable ACL or PCL, or you're going to potentially be so much more likely to get injured or to tear everything in your knee. So they're going to be pretty cautious with Lamar. Not to mention that even if Lamar were to come back and not run as much, he would be less valuable. He's not the best passer in the whole wide world. Lamar's not in a good spot right now. You know who is? Tyler Huntley, the guy we've been talking about for over a year and a half here on the channel. Tyler Huntley is the top waiver wire pickup for week number 14. If you need a quarterback, because the guy can run like Lamar, he might throw better than Lamar.
But Smitty, he's not accurate. This is why we didn't like him, right?
Wrong. Anybody that says that Tyler Huntley can't throw the football, why don't you take a look at his line from last week? 27 of 32 for 187 yards. Yeah, yardage wasn't out of control. The guy completed 27 of 32 passes. Unbelievable. And stop judging a player when they haven't had time to improve and evolve. Like everybody, the same people that said Jalen Hurts was inaccurate, he would never be a good quarterback, are the same people that are going to judge both Mike White and Tyler Huntley too prematurely. Give the player a chance to develop and evolve. I venture to say if you're in your kitchen refilling your Chex Mix bowl and you're looking straight over Aunt Edna's beehive hairdo and you can barely see the TV screen and you see the quarterback scrambling around for the Ravens, runs into the end zone, you say, wow, great run by Lamar. But little did you know that was actually Tyler Huntley. You'll mistake the two because they play very similar football. Tyler Huntley can run just like Lamar. Tyler Huntley can probably throw better than Lamar despite the,
Smitty, he's very inaccurate.
When you haven't even had a chance to watch the guy play or evolve. 27 of 32, you be the judge. All I know is this, if you own Lamar, you should already own Tyler Huntley because we've been shoving it down your throat the last couple of weeks. You need to own Tyler Huntley. And during last week's Panic Chamber episode, I said this, he's injured right now. Who knows what that leads to? I would say make sure you grab Tyler Huntley if you're a Lamar Jackson owner. And if you're in a very big league and you have no quarterback at all to back up your current quarterback, I'm just saying, Tyler Huntley's pretty good. In Superflex, Tyler Huntley needs to be grabbed. We talked about this on the show the other day. Tyler Huntley could win a league if for whatever reason Lamar Jackson missed the remainder of the season. Let's say he goes into week 13 banged up and gets further injured, and then Huntley comes in week 14, 15, and 16, and 17. You have a Superflex quarterback like Tyler Huntley injected into your lineup. I'm telling you, it's like Mike White. There are two quarterbacks I've talked about for about a year and a half now. Tyler Huntley and Mike White, the two best backups. Well, Mike White's no longer a backup anymore.
Mashed potatoes!
But Mike White, and I don't know why teams didn't go acquire him. I don't know why the Cardinals signed Kyler Murray to a big fat contract extension when they could have traded him for a top 5 to 7 defensive piece and then traded for Huntley or Mike White on pennies on the dollar. Now you have this guy, Tyler Huntley, sitting there like Mike White was. And I'm not saying he's going to take Lamar's job. I'm merely telling you this is a starting caliber quarterback, a very good fantasy football quarterback at that. And it's something to keep an eye on in certain scenarios, Superflex leagues, huge leagues, dynasty leagues. I just want to throw that out there. If you're in a Superflex league and somehow Tyler Huntley's on waivers, first of all, shame on you because I just told you last week to pick him up. League winning potential. He's a must-own. He's the number one pickup of the entire week. But even in 1 QB leagues, Tyler Huntley can win leagues for people or help you win your league, help clinch your playoff spot, help you win the next couple of weeks if you're struggling at quarterback. And dare I say that if Tyler Huntley finishes the year strong, the Ravens are in a little bit of a pickle. And why Lamar Jackson does not have an agent, why Lamar Jackson and his mother believe they can architect a deal better than an agent is beyond me. The reason Lamar walked into yet another season where he runs the football 170 to 190 times this season without a contract, without a guarantee contract, it's because he doesn't have an agent. It's because him and his mom represent him, and it's not going to work. He'll easily find a team that wants him, not to mention the Ravens still probably want him, depending on how Tyler Huntley looks, but he'll have no problem finding a home, getting a contract. But the bottom line is this: he's now walking into his 3rd season disappointing. 3rd in a row. 2020, he was benchable from a fantasy football perspective in the first half of the season. He was awful. Last season, he got injured. Doesn't matter if you think injury is not a form of disappointment. It is. Now he's injured again. He's a running quarterback. He runs the ball 170 to 190 times a season. 3 years in a row, he will be disappointing. Who knows what that does to the dollar amounts that he can secure up, him and his mom can secure up for his contract. Lamar, get an agent, buddy. Get an agent. The agent will be able to up the value of the deal enough to pay for himself. Get an agent. Stop trying to pencil this out with your mom and secure an agent. I can't wait for all the Lamar chatter and Lamar rumors to start kicking into gear. He's going to be one of the most talked about players in the offseason, and it's going to be very similar to last year with Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers and that quarterback movement. This is the guy that a lot of people will be talking about. Where will he play? Will Baltimore want him in Baltimore? Will Tyler Huntley fall flat on his face and make this, Lamar's the guy? Or will people say, wait a minute, it's going to be fun to watch, but make sure you grab Tyler Huntley. Make sure you prepare, if you are a Lamar owner, prepare for having Lamar sit out at least 1 to 3 weeks. And don't be shocked if Huntley's doing very, very well that this becomes he needs 1 more week. Well, he needs 1 more week. Go get Tyler Huntley, number 1 pickup of the week. And don't forget to get on over to thefantasyfootballshow.com, where you can get your one-on-one text device, your bold predictions, your trade calculator, thefantasyfootballshow.com. I'm live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, every Monday through Friday. I'm live whenever news breaks. I'm live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at midnight Eastern. I'm live a couple times on Sunday. I'm live all the time. I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll see you at 7 p.m.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.